what's up everybody, this is Richie here, actually from the future, as I've been editing this video, and I noticed a few things. You see, while editing this video, I noticed I wasn't quite as energetic as I normally was. I wasn't quite as happy and optimistic, and I think that's probably because I have finals coming up in my school, and when I recorded this, I was just a little bit stressed out. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to warn you about that in advance, and tell you to bear with me a little, because school is ending very, very soon, which means longer videos for you guys, and a lot more fun on this channel. But anyway, enjoy the video. This has been Richie, and actually, I'll see you in a few seconds. Hey, what's up everybody? Richie here, back on Richie's World. It is a wonderful day, and I say that for reasons I now question. You know, it's just one of those days where you wake up and you're like, yup, today is going to be a good day. I can feel it. And things are going pretty good here on the channel. I mean, the last episode, we were at 100 subscribers, and just recently, we've hit 120, which means we gained 20 subscribers in a week, which I think might be a record. But you know, I might have just jinxed it, as Jeffrey, our beloved chicken, has escaped. I don't even think he's seen the light of day outside of that hole, but he needs to go back there. Come on, Jeffrey. Though in all seriousness, growth on this channel has been really, really great lately, and I have to thank you guys so much for all the support you're giving me. But I think what we're going to do, at least in the beginning of this episode, is replace this old clunky minecart elevator with something a little faster that I just did a tutorial on. So we're going to gather some resources for that, maybe in a little time lapse, and I will get right back to you guys. Now honestly guys, I think we may have run into a little bit of a problem. And that is that unfortunately, something better has come up. I have been thinking in my brain, which you guys know is very dangerous, especially for me, and I've been thinking about the shape of our base. Now, for those of you who haven't seen it before, this right here is my base, and I've never quite liked the way it looked from the outside, just because these walls are way too drab and way too straight, and it doesn't seem like it has enough structure. So what I thought I would do is build like this massive circular tower encompassing this area right here and going way up to there. And as I say that, I am unhappy with myself because I just get carried away in these builds, as you've seen. When I built this, I thought I was getting carried away, but this will be nothing close to the time it took to build my base. And I don't mean it's going to be easier. I mean, this may well be the single biggest build I have ever done in Minecraft. So I'm going to go grab some blocks, and I'm going to start sketching out a possible layout for this build. Alright guys, so lots of progress has been made. Actually, I'm not sure if I can say that. Lots of things have happened, and they are interesting things. I am sort of terrified of them. I'm not sure if I want to keep this build, because this build is huge and terrifying, and here's the framework for it. This right here, that's just going to be the bottom layer. We're going to build this thing up hundreds and hundreds of blocks, and it's going to be epic, but it is going to take maybe a month, maybe more. This thing is huge. And the thing is, a build like this is so big that, honestly, I don't even know where to begin. So, I'm going to do some more work on this. Hopefully, we'll get this a little more under control, and then I'll get back to you guys. Oh, this tower is going to be the death of me. Well, technically, it already was. I've already died by falling off of it and forgetting to fly. But this thing will either be the most epic thing ever made, or, I suppose, the most grindy, unfinished build ever made. It'll probably be both for quite a while. Because this little corner right here, that is the base of the tower, and we're going to build one of these in every corner, and on top of that, that's where our tower's going to go shooting up into the sky. And, well, I will admit I'm scared. This is the biggest and most complicated build I've ever done, or at least it will be once I've finished, because we're going to build it really high up. The thing is, this was easy to build. We only had one line, and it took a very long time to get all the resources, but it was just running back and forth and placing blocks. But this right here has a bunch of abstract lines. I'm going to be putting detail blocks in. I'm going to have windows and little rooms and all of that, and that just completely terrifies me. Now, the reason I wasn't that happy with my base before is it just seemed too thin. The walls were very flat, and there wasn't really any detail on the outside. Now, from the inside, a build like this works perfectly and looks completely amazing, but from the outside, it just sort of looks like a big white star-shaped blobby thing. And hopefully, building this massive and ridiculous tower will fix it. But I can't build anymore today. I'm really tired out, but I will try to do something else for you guys just because I don't think I'm quite ready to end the episode yet. And that something else we'll be doing is redstone. Now, I know I said I was going to make an elevator before, and then I said I wasn't because I had that big towery thing to do. Well, we're still going to build it, just in a different place. So I'm going to make the elevator I designed in my tutorial right here. First of all, as a faster way to get up there, and second of all, as a way to test out if it's worth building on that side. Anyway, the way this elevator works is really cool. I've talked about this before, but there's a bug that bounces you essentially through a piston. So if we stand under this piston, and it activates and then deactivates, we get pulled to the next layer. And by combining this, we can make a ridiculously fast elevator. And honestly, it looks really, really cool too. But unfortunately, guys, that looks like it's gonna be about all for today. I'm sorry if the format of this episode was a little too spontaneous for you, but I had a great time, and I hope you did too. Now, we can't throw coal to Derpy because apparently he's died again, but we will throw a blue stained clay and a diamond to Notch to help prevent future lag and give us some subscribers. And speaking of subscribers, thank you guys so much. Our channel has been growing a ton recently, and I just can't say thank you enough. I mean, I could sit here and say thank you 30 or so times, but that still wouldn't be enough, and it would be boring. So until the next time, this has been Richie, and I'm out. I'll see you guys.